Bonjour, ici Catherine Ouslan. Greetings, this is Catherine Ouslan, and I'm one of the administrators on this wonderful Facebook page. I'm also the AATF Director of Social Media and Content Curation. And we have a lot of new people on this page, so I wanted to show you all the amazing things that we're offering for French teachers in the United States. So I'm starting here on this page, FrenchTeachers.org. This is the shared resource depot. It's been around for about a year, but in different formats for about 10 years. So I want to show you how you can use this to get some free resources for tomorrow, for this week, for this month, for this year. So when you go onto the shared resources, you'll see it right here. You're going to have activities, different speaking, listening, all these wonderful cultural insights. And what you need to do is click on that. You'll find one that you like, and if you scroll down where it says teaching resources here, you'll click on that, and then you can download whatever the teacher shared with you. So wonderful, wonderful way to share and discover new ideas. So you can also leave a comment for that person if you'd like. We do have search by keywords, but let me show you a little bit more. For example, if you just need a warm-up activity, or if you're more into daily resources, we always love things shared by Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. There's brise-glace, there's ceci ou cela. You'll notice something like 13 to 14 pages of shared resources because there are 110 free options for you. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll through and let you look. Activité interpersonnelle, abécédaire de Trois-Rivières. Lovely things that other teachers are sharing with you. So if you're feeling not ready for tomorrow, come find one of these and maybe integrate it in tomorrow. One thing that I'm trying to do as your content creator is put everything in one place. For example, all of the ATF's curated listening resources are on this one post. So you can find what we have on Pinterest, what we have on our Wakelet, what's on our Digo social bookmarks, and on our YouTube playlists. So it's all in one place. Additionally, when you find a certain post, you'll find that there are keywords that go with that. So, for example, identité, you can click on that and that will show you all the different resources that fit that category. So if we move on over to expérience, okay, you'll see some of the same ones, but if you keep scrolling down, there will be other posts. Look at this beautiful voyage aux îles. Thank you again, Sarah. Okay, so keep scrolling down and explore. Those are wonderful things to explore on a rainy afternoon or just 3 o'clock in the afternoon after school's done. So if you're looking just for open resources that you want to create something with, come to our Pinterest page. And it's always ATF French. You see how that's spelled there? And we have something around 95 different tables, boards, as they're called. And some of them have 5 ideas and some of them have 165. That's up to you to look at. We're trying to add stuff every week. My wonderful share from Sarah again is about Haiti. So there are videos, books, there are articles, everything for you to explore and that you can integrate into your activities. Fête, those are always wonderful that are coming up. So we have Fêtes et Traditions, les Fêtes et Festivals d'hiver from all over the world. And that's what we're trying to show our students through the interculturality. Okay. So when you go to our Pinterest page and you find something that you like, you can pin it for yourself, or you can actually go to the actual site and bookmark it, download it, however that you save those pictures. That's a great way to use that. Very similar is our Wakelet collections. Wakelet is something that I designed earlier when we were online teaching. I want to make sure that teachers had sort of dossier pédagogique. So you can look in here to find out what we have. For example, all of our TikToks that we show our students that are appropriate for school. Musique Mercredi is one of my favorite boards. Maybe I'll do that later. And I will come back to that. It is once in a while, it just sort of flips out on me. We'll try that later. Musique Mercredi. And there it is right there. Perfect. Okay, so this collection I made for teachers who are always looking for songs, for certain grammar, or for certain thematic ideas, so famille et communauté. And those songs are organized here for you. So you'll have one section for activité et chanson pour les temps, and that first one is passé, composé, imparfait, and there are several songs that you can use. Is that not amazing? So if you've got something to share, we can hook you up and you can collaborate with us. Other things to look for, there are beautiful collections for like logement, éducation, santé. So take a look around. Now, if you're really into the like geeky way to find things, we do have a Digo group, and it's called ATF Teachers. You can join it. It's free. It's open to everybody. And here you're going to find all of our organized thousands and thousands of resources right here. And you'll see that those have tag words. So for example, if you're looking for Comprehension lecture, you're going to have, oh, of course, I clicked the wrong one. Let's click on view all the tags. So you can scroll down and look at all of our different ones. We have one for Afrique francophone, and I may be using this wrong, so I'm going to go back to our homepage right here and find it in my library. There we go. So if you want something for Comprehension orale, click on that, and you'll have all these beautiful things, and you just click on it, and it will take you to that page where you can find, for example, une publicité. Okay, so then that you probably have to do a bunch of stuff here. So we're going to block that. We're going to accept everything here. So une publicité des jouets dénonce le conditionnement sexiste sur les enfants. Wow, that one's intense. Somebody shared that with us. So there's lots of ideas here for you to look at. Just go into our library and look at the tags. Our biggest tag is ressources authentiques, and beautiful, beautiful things that were shared by other French teachers from around the United States. Okay. Well, then you have a bunch to look at just there. What about sharing something? So I'd like to show you our Google albums. We created these collaborative Google albums because sometimes the pictures that you want to use from Google Images are not copyright free. And we said, well, teachers take pictures all over the place. So let's have a place where they can put them. And that way everyone can share. And you'll see that all these people are sharing theirs. Sometimes it's got my name on it, but it has everyone else that's been sharing. So you can use these pictures. You can download them, or you could put up a slideshow for your students and have them discuss what they see. You could talk about colors and shapes and sizes and places. You could talk about preferences. Okay, so there are many of those. When you go through our albums, okay, you won't be able to see it like this. This is a thing about Google, but you can go on to this, and I'll link this in the video. This is our Google album site where you can find all the different ones that we've made. So like Europe francophone, there's one for countries, there's one for Maroc, Algeria, Senegal. So once you click on that link, once you click on this, you're able not only to view those pictures from Côte d'Ivoire, but if you want to add some from your computer or from your phone, you'll be able to do that as well. So that is magical. There's stuff from Canada, there's everything, Haiti, we've got all the different Congrès pictures. So you have access to all of this. So I'm coming back to our first page that we started on. The ATF is definitely the place to get those resources. Whenever I see somebody on the French Teachers in the US Facebook page, I say, oh, did you go look on one of the platforms that the ATF is curating for you? So our shared resource page, our YouTube page has so many thousands of videos already organized for you. This is just the shelf for music. So we have it divided into different ideas. So if you need something for verbe au présent, passé composé, phrase de condition, like that's just our music section. So if you go back to all of our playlists, we have 95 to 100 different ones, and you'll notice they're organized into shelves. So for example, défis mondiaux, and you have something like 10 different playlists that are organized. And some of them have up to 96 videos in just one playlist. This one is just on publicité francophone, but you can get into if you want to get into the deep dive, you can go into publicité alimentaire. Okay, so again, we're offering all of this so that you, on a Sunday afternoon, when you're feeling just like, what am I going to do tomorrow? Drop by the ATF website. And if you go into our resources and you want to just hit everything all at once, go to the curated resources page. And there you have the channel, the Wakelet, the Pinterest, the Digo, everything's ready for you to go. So I hope to be able to serve you this year with new ideas, new created items, and we'll have some webinars on how to develop ideas and activities for all three of these. Merci beaucoup, bonne journée, bonne rentrée, et bonne continuation de Catherine. Au revoir.